Please
Okay,
start.
so my name is Sanja Obradović and I'm PhD student and research trainee at University of Novi Sad, Faculty of Science, Department of Tourism, Geography and Tourism Management in Serbia, Novi Sad. I'm so delighted to be here today and present you the application of tourism impact attitude scale on the case study of Tara National Park in Serbia. National Park Tara is located in far western part of Serbia on the border of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tara was declared a national park in 1981, and there are several reasons for its declaration. A well-preserved forest complexes, the presence of punchy spruce as an endemic species, and a great diversity of plant and animals. Because of great diversity, Tara has several national status like IPA, IBA, and PBA. There are over 1,100 plants, which represents a third of flora of Serbia. And this is the most important habitat of brown bear in Serbia, which is the greatest mammal in Balkans. Tara is also one of the most forested mountains in Europe. Forest covers more than 75% of this national park. To meet the aim of this research, online questionnaire was constructed using Google Forms. Questionnaire consists of two sections. First section is related to socio-demographic and economic characteristics and consists of 5 questions. Second part is TS instrument, 23 items. This instrument is developed by Howard and Langford, American professors in 1994. Total sample of this research was 517 respondents, and the survey was conducted in July and August of 2020. The data was analyzed using statistical program SPSS. Descriptive summary results show that 46% are male and 54% are female. Age range was from 15 to 72 and average range is 34. When it comes to education, most of the respondents had a high school education and almost 70% of them are employed. When it comes to average monthly income in Serbia, it is about 450 euros and almost 50% of respondents have less than average. Principal component analysis, PCA, with Varimax rotation was implemented to identify dimensions of tourism impact attitude scale. It showed 3 dimensions, which are named support for tourism development, negative impacts of tourism development, and personal and community benefits. Independent samples t-test was implemented to identify potential differences in respondents' answers regarding their gender and towards TS factors. It showed differences with 2 TS factors, which is support for tourism development, where women are more likely to support tourism development than men. And when it comes to personal and community benefits, male are more likely to consider those benefits than female. ANOVA test was implemented to identify potential differences in respondents' answers regarding their education. Again, it showed differences with 2 TS factors. Support for tourism development, where PhD respondents are more likely to support tourism development than other respondents. And negative impacts of tourism development are more likely to be considered by university and master degree local residents than other groups. ANOVA test was also performed to show the differences in respondents' income. Those with income less than average are more likely to consider negative impacts of tourism development than those with income more than average. In addition, ANOVA test was also performed to compare their responses regarding their employment and age, but it didn't show any differences, which means that their attitudes are balanced and characteristics like employment status or age cannot influence their attitude. These studies show that TS instrument can be also used in national parks and developing countries such as Serbia. Local perceptions, attitudes, and opinions are considered very valuable in positioning strategy and other decisions about the sustainable tourism development in national parks. It is very important that Tara has very good support of its community, and they recognize the potentials of Tara to attract domestic and foreign visitors. They show their general disagreement with negative impacts, which is normal because tourism is still in initial stage of development. They also said that the quality of public services has not been improved by tourism development, and this is something what tourism planners should take into consideration for further tourism development. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanja, for your presentation on tourism. It was a colorful presentation too. Like we saw a lot of images of that Tara National Park. So thank you so much. Please drop your email ID.
Thank you very much.